Senator Eamon Corry.
Leader, I am once again in despair for the families of victims who are dealing with the news that legislation has been introduced in Westminster that will affect their cases without any consultation with them whatsoever. We are living with the consequences of Boris Johnson and the British Government's policy in relation to the island of Ireland, the hallmark of which has been unilateralism and brinkmanship rather than prioritising partnership and reconciliation. And nowhere is this more stark than in relation to legacy. If the British Government is so confident that this legislation will now deliver for families, then why didn't they consult with them on it? For years, the families of victims have been told the system doesn't work. But suddenly, an approach is promised involving robust and independent investigations into killings. And we suddenly find that unprecedented access to the UK documents record will be opened, promising an in-depth examination of UK government policy towards Northern Ireland during the conflict. Why are these only in the gift of the British Government now? And if so, why is access coming with strings attached? And more importantly, why has there been no consultation with families of the victims? They have already given so much, including in the Good Friday Agreement that saw the release of prisoners and a cap of 2 years for future prosecutions. Instead of comprehensive legacy proposals for victims, yesterday we saw yet more concessions for perpetrators, where immunity will be given to those judged to have cooperated by a panel appointed by the Secretary of State of Northern Ireland. It's just not right, and victims today tell me they feel betrayed. We have always said that all families, regardless of the perpetrator, must have access to an effective investigation and a process of justice. And it looks like inquests will be barred unless they have reached an advanced stage, and civil cases have been blocked from the day of the first reading of the bill before Parliament. This is a tragic day for the rule of law and Britain's reputation in upholding it, whether it's in relation to the protocol and overriding it, or the continuing suppression of truth, justice and accountability in relation to legacy. This legislation cannot be a fait accompli. Victims and families, not veterans and perpetrators, must be at the heart of this issue.
Thank you very much indeed, Senator Corry. Senator